Today I'm going to react to your favourite rides at Wild Wadi Waterpark. So starting off our video with a water playground, it seems like you guys appear showed us Dhow and Lagoon. And whilst many people right now will be going, Tom, you are at one of Dubai's best water parks, why have you got a bunch of kiddie size at this position? Well, hear me out. Because whilst yes, these are so-called kiddie size, for starters, they have got a huge variety of them, from razor size to tubular size to just your basic body size. They are all amazing, and with absolutely zero queues throughout the entire day, you can just go round them again and again and again. But what you may not have noticed is that this is a water playground. So just like your playground at your local park, there is more than just a size, but many water activities, obstacles, and so much more, including that bucket up, yep, that's the one that will tip over you, getting you absolutely drenched. Even so, if it was a little too playgroundy for you and you would rather something more Dubai, well then look no further than our next attraction, which is a lazy river, a slide and a roller coaster combined. I mean, this 600 metre long Master Blaster is just insane. And if I was going to talk about everything from one part of it, just sending you uphill to the queue line, being you sitting in a lazy river, to of course the size itself, we would be here all day. So instead I'm going to give you a tip, which would be to ride this over any other side on this list. Because whilst, as you can clearly see, this is not a #1 spot contender, what it is though is by far the most unique. And so whilst you can do the other ones elsewhere, this one, I've never seen it before, and I most likely imagine I'll never see it again. Oh, but it's just so cool. Do you remember as a kid those marble run sets? Yeah, the ones where you can build those twists and turns and sort of like funnel drops and everything like that. Well, the point being is our next attraction is exactly what I built. This is the Burj Surj, and if you dare to become a marble, you'll for starters climb up so many stairs, providing yes, some amazing views, but at the same time a very long layout, consisting of many twists and turns and those water-sized sort of elements. But best of all, and here where the marble bar comes in, you will go into a giant funnel section, or as I like to call them, the toilet bowl sections, where you will spin around and around and around before going into the centre and then into another one. But I promise that is it, guys. The only thing I would say though is it is not just you taking on this adventure, but up to 3 other people in your exact same raft. So whilst on this one you will most likely not scream too much, be aware that those reactions will be seen by everyone. And one attraction that will most definitely make you scream is Tantrum Ally, because on this side you know it's going to be intense for starters, because you sit in a raft that has got holes in, and the reason for those holes compared to the giant raft with an open centre is that there's more chance of falling out. Although I don't think anyone can anticipate what is ahead, with you of course heading through those twists and turns, but instead of funnels like this, you will be heading into funnels like this, but not once, not twice, but from what I can see around 4 times, which I'm pretty sure you cannot even make with those marble run style tracks, making this normally the most intense ride at the park, but once you see our next one, you realise it's not, but definitely one of the funnest. Well, if you're not the one screaming it is. Oh, you cannot have a water park without one of these. This is the extreme trapdoor water size, and before I started making water park videos, I honestly didn't think there was many of these, but every water park has one. But that is most definitely not an excuse to avoid this ride, because once you've made your way up those stairs, you will see a giant pod, and this pod is a very special pod, because once you're standing in there, time will slow down dramatically. Not really, but what will happen is before you know it, the door underneath you, yeah, the trap one, it will drop, leaving you plummeting down to the bottom over a bump. Yeah, over a little bump it seems like, all before coming out of the end where you go, whoa, that was insane. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.